Welcome everybody, this is your host Black91932, and today I am going to show you guys how to disable those pesky little Gore blocks in the Darkness Falls mod for 7 Days to Die. Figured out how to turn it off, so I figured I'd go ahead and make a video on it and release it so that for any of the rest of you out there that need to or feel the need to do this, you can. So the very first thing you really want to do is go ahead and launch your Darkness Falls game. So obviously you want to go ahead and have it installed and have it in the directory and everything. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click on play and let it go ahead and boot up. Now it's going to take a minute because it's going to resync the files. So every time you go through this process, it does resync the files, and you do have to go in and change this every time when you launch the game. So once we have the game launched here, which should be any minute here, we will minimize it, and then we'll get into the directory and actually show you how to adjust this. Alright, so now what we're going to do is go ahead and minimize this, get back to our desktop, and what we want to do is we want to go into this directory of where the mod is actually installed. So this is going to be on my C drive. It's in the 7D2D folder. So if I go ahead and click on File Explorer and go ahead and click on the C drive, go into my 7 Days to Die or 7D2D folder, go into Alpha 17, go into Darkness Falls. You got to go in there twice. And then this gives you your regular menus just like you would for any other 7 Days to Die game instance. So from here, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and click on data, and then from here we want to click on config, and then there's only one XML file that you have to actually change. It's very simple. It's only 2 changes, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. So if you find the one that says entity classes.xml, do a right click on it. And I recommend actually editing this in Notepad++. If you don't have that, that's very easy to get. Just go to Google, search Notepad++, get it installed. It's a very good program to have anyways. But it does make it very easy to go ahead and change these. So I'm going to edit this with Notepad++. And you can see I'm already on one of these, so that's one of the advantages of having Notepad++ is it remembers the files that you've had open previously, and it automatically is on the last one that you changed. So for this one, all I got to do is this corpse block chance. I just turn this from a 1 to a 0. And then what you want to do is you want to hit a Control F, and that's going to bring up your find window. And if right here, if you just type in corpse block chance, just like I've got it there. So capital C corpse block, capital B chance with a capital C. All you got to do is hit find next. And you can skip the green ones because you don't need to change those. And I think there's 4 in a row here that you just skip. Yep. And then you get to your last one that you have to change. So on this one, just click on here, make that a 0. Click back on this, find next, exit out. Now we've already made our changes on our 2. Now, the next thing is the most important thing. And if you don't do it, you're going to have an ID 10T error. And you know, I can't help you with that. I'm sorry. But the next thing you got to do is you got to save this, which this is that button right there. We're going to click on the save, and then we're going to click on the X. And then we can go ahead and close this window here, come down to the 7 Days to Die, go to your game, boot it up, and this is my little game that I've kind of been playing to learn Darkness Falls. I didn't play it for Alpha 16. I watched a couple other YouTubers play it, and yeah, there's just way too many radiated guys, so I didn't play this mod. But this is the first mod out there for Alpha 17, so I'm going and I've been giving it a try. I am enjoying it. It's yeah, radiate guys aren't all that bad, and it's actually pretty fun. Still kind of getting used to the classes and trying to figure out how to get around stuff. But this should almost be done booting up here. All right, so there we go. So I'm in my little base here. Got my big forge and already got my advanced forge and metal tool or metal station, and yeah, I got all the little goodies going on. Got a farm I started here, although I have yet to figure out how to get shit to grow. But there's a zombie right there, so we'll go ahead and we'll jump on down. We'll kill him. Boom. Oh, nice. You even dropped me some loot. I like that. Go ahead and wear this. 2 cloth. Really? Wow. That was cheap. Okay. But yeah, that's it. That is all you have to do. You notice he didn't turn into a Gore block. He's just there. I don't think we have anybody else here. Kill. I didn't bring any gas down for you, so sorry. These are my little horde bases right here. So I have dual replicas up and running, so in case one fails, I got a fail safe to get over to. But yeah, that's an awesome little build there. Zombies coming down here. They run up. They get caught through this barbed wire. And then they fall down. They can't tell that that's there. Obviously, I can walk through. Now, I don't have that block there, obviously, on Horde Nights. I take that off. Otherwise, they would see this all as one big structure. So by removing this and having that space in between, I create this as 2 different structures. But obviously, it connects to my base, and there we go. But anyways, that's it. If you liked the video, please click on that like button. And if you're new to the channel, and if you like 7 Days to Die or like watching content, hey, go ahead and subscribe. And I'm going to be starting up a Darkness Falls series here. Actually today. You can see that Gore block disappeared, or it never turned into a Gore block, and the body just disappeared. And we're all good. But with that, this is your host, Black Knight 1932, signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Later, everybody.